What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So we're going to be working on our first mod for the 335. First, I know it's dark outside, but it's because it's really hot in California, and this is literally the perfect time to record. I'm not going to be out here at 105 degrees in the middle of the day. But anyways, with the mod, so this has been probably my most expensive modification. Well, not just for this car, but for like a car in general. Okay, so this is not going to be a performance modification. This is going to be an interior mod. So we're going to go ahead and modernize the interior of the 335. And it's not seats. So you guessed it. It is a brand new steering wheel. Alright guys, so I already went ahead and unboxed it for you guys because it's going to be tough. But here we go. It's going to be a carbon fiber steering wheel. And not just any carbon fiber steering wheel. So this one comes with the LEDs. It's going to light up the RPMs, and honestly that's probably my favorite part about the mod. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because I have so many plans for this BMW 335, so you want to stay tuned for that. Alright, so now let's just get to it.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove the airbag, which I already kind of popped it off. It's two little holes right here on the side.
Yeah, we
got to use a flathead. I know it's hard to tell, but and then we're going to disconnect these. And then you disconnect the battery before you do this, so it doesn't explode in your face.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and remove this center bolt. It's a number 16. Alright. After you disconnect all the little connections from the airbag, it's pretty simple. And hopefully it's not seized in there. Nice.
This said seized.
Yeah, no, other cars, they get stuck. And then you gotta like hammer it out.
Okay, and then just remember that has to go just how it came out, no?
Yeah.
Because you have that little...
So make sure the steering wheel is straight before you do all this.
Yeah. Okay.
That way you just put it after.
Alright guys, so we're going to take off these three bolts because this plate does have to go into the new steering wheel just so it can hold the airbag. Alright guys, so it is a T30 to remove the screws. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and transfer those on to this bad boy right here. Looks sick. I went ahead and put the plate on here. Okay, I gotta tighten it down, it's still loose. But anyways, while I'm doing that, he's gonna go ahead and remove the buttons on there. There's two screws back there.
1, 2, 3. I already got it off. It's a T20.
There you go, man. Why are you
when
cheating?
It comes off, because you gotta transfer these right here. So it's another T20. I don't know about this one, but I know it's T20 here, and then it transfers over.
Alright, so let's go ahead and finish this up.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer these little buttons for the radio and whatnot onto the new one, carbon fiber music.
Make sure you put them on right because we don't want to get a check on your line.
Carbon fiber music?
Oh. Carbon fiber music?
Yeah.
You're going to be turning down the music and then boom, check on your light for some reason. No, we're just joking.
This one is.
Bro, don't tell me they don't fit, bro.
No, they do. It's just, oh, well, actually, let me see this. Yeah, it fits perfectly.
Oh, nice.
Nice and flush.
Nice.
It's just on this one. Let me see. Yeah, see, I only removed one and one.
Dude, that thing looks so...
No, sorry.
It looks so ghetto.
Oh, yeah, it looks good. Let's see. I swear I only removed one, bro. Yeah, I only removed one. So whoever, yeah, you see I only have two here.
Uh-huh. Whoever
did it only had one on each side. But it's supposed to be two.
Alright.
So we'll just do one. Because we don't have any more of these bolts.
Alright, so false alarm. We're not missing two screws. Those are actually the two screws
three that go from the back.
Yeah, the three that hold the whole steering wheel. So yeah, then these will be tight once the whole steering wheel is put together.
Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start installing this one onto the steering wheel. And then that way we can mount it and install that 16mm bolt. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Alright guys, so it's getting pretty late. We're gonna go ahead and just put the steering wheel back on. None of the wiring is done because it's actually more work than we thought it was gonna be. So for now, we're just gonna put it on just like this. And dang, that looks sick. Too bad we can't see the lights, but anyways, we'll just have to get to it tomorrow with more time. But dude, that looks hecka good. Alright you guys, so it's been like a week. No, it's been like a month since we've been trying to figure out what's going on with the steering wheel. So we were having some trouble with the horn that kept going off, but the steering wheel was turning on. And we were trying to like find a 12 volts or whatever to hook it up. But anyways, I guess it was my mistake all along, according to Mikhail. So go ahead and tell him what happened.
All right. So here, when you connect this harness to the OBD2 port, there's the fuse, and then there's these two right here. So for some reason, this dude didn't see them, and he just tucked everything back in here, like this. And so every time we would touch the red lead, where is it at? This one, onto the 12 volt, it would start honking. So this one even says horn return wire. So you got to plug these two in so that the horn doesn't go off. And when you plug these two in, I had kept this off because the horn kept going off. It didn't even do anything because these two are not connected. As you can tell, this is all one like loop. And now that you did that, we touched this up here on the 12 volt, and it's good. I mean, there's 12 volts.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and put everything back together and see how it looks. But man, this was such a headache, and I can't believe it was all my fault. I mean, I could believe it. I messed up a lot, but
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get it back together.
All right. So one more thing is that when this is all connected properly, how it says in the instructions, I've seen people on the forums talking about the car dies overnight because the steering wheel stays on. And right now, when I connect these two and then connect this right here, I do notice that the lights come on and it turns off. And when I touch this, which this is a 12 volt source, and then this is ground, with the voltmeter, it does read 8 volts. So that means that this thing is on, even though you don't see it. So he is gonna have a drained battery the next day. So what we came up with is, in between these two wires, when I disconnect them, the 8 volts go away. So we're gonna put basically a kill switch in between these two, run the wire behind, and just put a little kill switch somewhere where every time he's done driving the car, he just turns it off, and it should be fine. I mean, it'll look pretty cool, but yeah, that's the only thing we can do that I can think of to solve that problem, and that way he's not stranded somewhere. So let's go ahead and go to O'Reilly and buy one of those.
Guys, we're gonna go ahead and check it out, see how this looks during the day. It looks pretty good. The lights are super bright. I was afraid it wouldn't be that bright just because, you know, the sun's out or whatever. But no, I mean, it's pretty bright to me. So there, I'm downshifting. No, it looks so good. Hopefully it doesn't give me any battery draining issues, but I mean, I don't think so. Alright guys, so you guys saw how it looks during the day, and it's probably going to look even better at night. So we're going to go ahead and do some runs at night, some good pulls, and show you guys how it looks. Alright guys, so we're going to go take a quick ride and show you guys how the steering wheel looks at night. Because during the day, I mean, the lights, you could still see them, but at night, it's probably better. All right, cool. So it comes up, you can see them.
You can see the RPMs and then the miles per hour. And then we set it to where it'll start lighting up after 2,000 RPMs, and it'll it'll show the red line on there at 65 RPM, 6,500 or 6,000 RPMs. All right, so we're gonna try to do a little pull to see the lights.
I'm in third gear. Here we go. I had to honk at this dude. He burst on me last minute, but I guess that's my fault.
Yeah.
Did you guys like that blow valve? Y'all hear that or not? Yeah, honestly, barely redlining this thing. We're not redlining, but you know what I mean. I barely get it above like 4,000 or 5,000. I mean, I might run it once every now and then, but for the most part, you know, I'd be granny shifting. But it looks freaking sick, you guys. I'm honestly so glad it's working. But I was saying about all these lights on the dash. They all came on after we ended up trying to take off the airbag without disconnecting the battery, and that like threw everything off. And we ended up ruining the clock spring too. We didn't show you guys that because it was kind of embarrassing. We ended up running like a 12-volt cable to the cigarette lighter, and that thing got tangled in there, and it ruined the clock spring. So don't do that. Yeah. All right, in second gear, so we can see the lights flash because I didn't get a chance back there. Damn.
There you go.
I shouldn't have done that. We're literally right next to the police station. I literally just hit 60 and a 30. Alright guys, so I'm really happy with the way the steering wheel came out. If you guys like the video, like the steering wheel, make sure you leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.